Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Salazar speaking and welcome to art class. So today I want you to tell me the different types of shapes used in drawings and paintings, okay? And yes, I said shapes. You're going to tell me the different types of shapes used in drawings and paintings. Now here we have street art. And in street art, we see people painting in the streets. And this is literally called street art. People could go to the city and they could paint on the side of a building, they could paint on any wall, and they could even paint on the floor. And when they do that, this street art has geometric and organic shapes. These are two different types of shapes, and one of them, you know them very, very well. And here we see the square, for example. The square has very straight, very perfect pointy lines. And so does the star. It has straight pointy lines. The rectangle, the triangle, and the circle doesn't have a pointy line, but it does have a perfect, very clean line. So all of these shapes, they look very perfect. They look pointy, they look clean, and that is known as a geometric shape. You see? Now these geometric shapes, they are made by people. And when I say they are made by people, I mean that literally anyone could make them. If you just take a piece of paper, your pencil, and your ruler, and these are made by people. These were invented by people. So geometric shapes because of your history with them. You know the square, you know the star, you know the circle, the triangle, the rectangle, and you know that they look very perfect. They're very clean, pointy, and clear lines. Now here we have organic shapes. Organic shapes in art. Now organic shapes are curvy, they're wavy, they're wobbly figures. They have kind of like a movement to them. And they are shapes you can find in nature. And when I say that, I mean that these are the shapes that you can find either on trees or in the sky. Think of it as, for example, think of a cloud. A cloud is an organic shape. It's not perfect, it's curvy, it's kind of wobbly. It has his like nice curves to it. Sometimes it's very long and stringy. You can think of the top of the trees. They could be very big, kind of roundish, but they have branches sticking out. So these are the figures that you can find in nature. Just think of it as a big blob. Look at these pictures. Here we have blobs of color, and they're kind of weird. In some areas, they're smaller, some areas are bigger. They have waves to them, they're curvy, they're kind of wobbly, and that is known as organic shapes. This painting has geometric and organic shapes. Look at the painting. Take a very, very close look. At the top of the painting, we have a geometric shape and it's a square. As you can see, these squares are orange. And if you look down, we have an organic shape. We have an organic shape. It's blue, it's wavy, and inside this organic shape, we have geometric shapes. We have squares. And look at this picture. This picture is filled with organic shapes. Organic shapes are everywhere. We have blobs of color. They don't look pointy. They don't look like they have very clean, very perfect lines. They're just kind of out there. They have their movement, they're wobbly, they're curvy, they're wavy. Now let's review the colors because you will be using the colors in this assignment. So remember, primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. Say it with me. Red, yellow, blue. Now we have the secondary colors, orange, purple, and green. One more time, orange, purple, repeat after me, and green. So primary colors are red, yellow, and blue, and secondary colors are orange, purple, and green. So in this assessment, it's very simple. You're going to be using this coloring page, and you're going to color the geometric shapes using primary colors. Remember, geometric shapes, primary colors. And you're going to color the organic shapes using secondary colors. So geometric shapes are primary colors, and organic shapes are secondary colors.